Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So welcome back to my career grind here on PGA Tour 2K23. In my third season here, we're at the RBC Canadian Open going into the second round. Probably going to still be cut. Have not had an issue yet or have not had an event yet where I haven't been cut. So hoping that will change at some point, but it would be a pretty tall order to have it change now. But made some significant changes in my playstyle since the last event that I had, so I did apply them in the first round, and obviously results were not great, but it's going to take some time. But basically new approaches and so forth, and how I'm doing things. Getting great feedback from commenters, so really appreciate that, both either on the Discord, which is probably where I'd suggest, if you've got anything substantive to say, go ahead and go into the Golf Sim Chatter channel. That's kind of where we're talking about my journey overall, and that way, instead of having things on a bunch of different videos, there's also a way to comment if it's not video specific, to just kind of keep an ongoing conversation about how to improve things. Well, let's see what round 2 looks like.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the seasonal race for the Fans
gonna
Cup.
hop right in.
Today's coverage of the RBC Canadian Open is about to begin.
So I think we have 156 people in the field, and I am dead last, so not good. Alright, so I tend to hit fast a lot, so suggestions from some of the best players or better players that are out there that have been watching the channel and helping with some comments are kind of stop fighting that and assume you're going to have that issue and aim accordingly. So I'm going to move over to the right a little bit more each time than I intend, and we'll see if that changes things. But just slightly fast, so actually not bad.
Second shot here on the first.
Did watch a video from another person that was recommended to me, Dan Plays, and I hadn't been able to find them, but they actually commented on one of my videos, and so that showed me that they weren't just Dan, they were Dan Plays. When I searched for Dan on YouTube, I got non-golf videos, I guess is the best way to describe it. So it didn't really help, but was able to look at it, and one of the first things I looked at was, hey, I haven't played in 2 weeks, and here we go. And they kind of had similar issues, just not quite as bad as me, because obviously they're just a little bit more dialed in. But it was good to see kind of humanness in some of these guys that are pretty good and pretty well acknowledged in the community, that they can still have a not so great round, but they do recover a heck of a lot faster than I do, so we'll say that. So let's see if we can make this shot work. Aiming over again to the right, plus the wind is going to go over there. Let's see what happens. Alright, and the lie obviously was the part I didn't comment on.
Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Almost look like I know what I'm doing. So
can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
And after a birdie at the last.
All right. So wind again pushing me over. But now I've got that additional kind of persistent thing turned on based on what happened, and so now my yardage has gone up from 296 to 302. So I'm sure that's where I'm at here. Ooh, not the greatest swing path, a little bit of a interesting one there, but again, slightly fast, but not bad. Alright, so 138, we got 151 to the pin. Wind pushing back. Again, compensating a bit for the fact that I'm probably going to hit fast. Well, now I hit slow, so that just makes it worse. Well, stayed in the rough, though, so that's not bad. Let's see. It's always difficult because I seem to always be too far. Oh, got a very slow. And then it just rolls when you hit the varies. I am going to putt here. So we're slightly downhill, but obviously also on the fringe. And obviously moving over to the right. Question really is, how much? So let's see if we can make that work. Nope. Went too far, but on the high side there. Right. We'll kind of power through the break there. Almost didn't make it. So basically just gave my stroke back. Again, common theme with me. Alright, we're going to gain about 7 yards on the elevation. We're going to go over. So let's see. So we've got, either way, anything with the 4-iron is going to move me a bit. So I do want to pull back a tiny bit. Shouldn't affect my forgiveness too much.
With the 4-iron here.
I'm getting much less fast than I normally do. Goodness. Well, that went crazy far. But again, I'm sure that's the 102% in me. So let's see. Alright. Whoa. I had everything set to go back, and obviously it just said, not today, dude.
Getting ready to play.
Wow. Now I hit it very fast, which I guess worked out, sort of, but wow. Alright, way downhill. Man, way downhill. Come on. Alright. But again, it's just a bogey, saving the bleeding. Alright, straight out. And downhill. Interesting. I'm gonna go over this way, and we're gonna see if I can turn this into anything.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty.
So I'm hoping with the wind, yep, we got a good clean shot there.
With an elevated approach ahead, they'll have to make sure they've got enough club.
Alright, we're going to lose 10 feet, or 10 yards. So, it's going to push me back quite a bit. I'm going to go up one club, because otherwise I think I'm just asking for a problem. And obviously I'd rather not ask for a problem. Wind shouldn't matter much. Relatively flat. Great timing, so I'll take that, but it did not
Not a bad approach.
go over at all. Wow. Again, downhill and over. Ah, that came off the blade really crazy. Just stop already.
A bit long on that one. And he's down there. You got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Okay, it shouldn't move much. Famous last words, right?
It's on a great line.
Ooh, it was almost too hard. That really did bounce in the cup, but I will take that because I don't have an alternative. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I'll take it because that was a great
Time to step
putt.
on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
All right, right in my craw with the wind. Ooh, a little bit of a slow. Get a good bounce. Get a good bounce. All right, I'll take that.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
This is looking around 150
So funnel it
yards
out is always good. All right, we're gonna get some pushback. 9-iron. I'm gonna leave it as it is. Should be over about there.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
All right, not bad,
Should
not
find the surface.
bad.
Good shot this.
A little more roll than I wanted, but
Chance for a birdie here on the
I would have
field.
loved it to stick a little
12 feet to
bit.
the cup coming up.
Wow, just kind of really on the money. Little tiny bit over. Come on. Don't you dare. Really? So it didn't really
Putting
move.
for a par now.
Someone was commenting, some of the commenters, that some of these greens just, like, they don't break the way you'd think they would. And that's really what I'm seeing here. Oh, you're kidding me.
Didn't drop. His next putt is for bogey.
Now if it moves, I'm not going to be happy, because that was the same thing. Wow. 3-putt.
Now, current leader is up by
Terrible.
3 shots. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
This hole can play
All
anywhere
right.
from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss
Gonna
it.
compensate
right or
a
left, though.
little bit
Those
for the
bunkers
fast.
Are nasty.
Opting for
That
the
was
4-iron
much
here.
more fast, kind of what I
They don't
tend
have
to
be dressed
do.
appropriately.
But,
They're heading to the beach.
and that's the
Players
thing, it's
setting up,
hard
trying
to
get up
do
and down
that
from the
much of
bunker.
it, because that would be a lot. Went forward
And
at
here
the
we are with the third
inappropriate
shot.
speed, so that does not help at all. So this is a barely touch it. Almost guaranteed. Okay, good speed.
Ooh, that almost went down.
But again, I think I'm
Opportunity here,
going
just
for the
6 feet to
bogey.
hole.
So
This
this
what they
is
have
not
left for
great.
bogey.
Oh, just missed.
Not hard enough, I guess. Yeah, those are the ones that cost you.
What are we looking
Because
at
if you
for
don't
this putt,
make
Henny?
those,
Setting up this putt 20 feet from
then
the
you've got a disaster like this. Wow. Okay, it's going to break like crazy off the blade. Or not.
Oh, so close.
Maybe again because it was so far.
This next putt is for triple bogey.
So that hurt. Alright, well, I'm definitely sealing the fact that I'm not
Our current
making
leader
the
is
cut
enjoying
today.
a 2-stroke lead.
I'm now 5
Teeing off
strokes
here at the
over
7th.
where I started. Alright, I'm going to go right there, again, assuming the fast, and then the wind will do its thing. Now I get a perfect. And now I'm going to be too far on this side, but nice bounce out. Alright.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this
Alright,
green is
7
sitting up.
yards up, plus 6, 13. So I'm basically going to net 1 back. Is what's going to happen. Alright, I'm going to just go back. I know that's going to make things more difficult, but sometimes you gotta do it. Ooh. Slow. I mean, the
I'm not sure
distance
that's
was
what they had in their mind.
perfect, so
That's
that's
further right than
really
they
what I
wanted.
did want, but
Coming up from the bunker.
wow. Alright, well I got the right speed, it's just
Well, a lovely opportunity
hard to
save
do
par
a
here.
good partial there. Man, that is way downhill. So, way downhill and some good movement. Come on, darn it!
That went ripping by the hole.
It is so oh my god.
Yeah, that can happen on these
These
greens.
are
They're tricky
so
at times.
challenging to gauge. And
Just
again,
9
if
feet
I go
remaining to the hole.
by, I'm gonna have a problem.
So far, so good.
Well done.
But
A little
again, I'm
slide
sure
up
it was
here
a
on the
bogey,
leaderboard. See if he can bounce back.
or more
There's
than a
always sense of
bogey.
excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Alright, so we're going to gain 8 plus 7, we're going to gain 15. So that means that's 207, that's too far. So we're going to go right there, and that's probably still going to be too far, but we'll see what we can do.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
Right at the
As Tiger
pin,
would
but
say,
way too far.
Let's see if we can get
Way
this one
too
up
far.
and
I
down
could have
the
gone
bar.
back one more club. Wow, I really could have gone back one more club. Well, we got the perfect, and that didn't help me at all, because it flies away.
Getting ready to play their third.
Oh my goodness. Alright, at least we're close. Yeah, kind of, for a bogey.
Game is phenomenal.
Yeah, well hold.
It's not
Let's
that
move on to the
crafty.
next. And a little slide down the standings.
So
after
again,
that
my
hole.
focus is a lot
This hole is a par
on,
5.
obviously I want to putt well, but it's also on just good shots and less placement. So if you're, ooh, almost very slow, but not quite. So,
Henny, how's that ball lying?
alright, we're going
He
to have
is
to go
not
out
going to
here.
like this one bit. This is
Man.
what bad lies are made of.
Alright, good, solid contact. That's what I need on my shots like that. So that is really what I'm working at,
130 yards here.
honing in, and I think I'm getting better at that. Alright, 6, and then another 4, so we're losing 10, which basically puts me at 115, but again with the power, I'm going to leave it right where it is. Because again, I always
And
kind of
choosing the
overpower
eight
it. Oh, I was
That's a
hoping it
tad
wouldn't hit
disappointing,
that
isn't it?
lip.
And here
It
we are
is
with their
disappointing. I'm going to see. Can I flop this? I can. Ah, very slow. Interesting.
Well, just like Lloyd Christmas, you've got a chance.
Yeah.
And this one is for his par.
It's going way uphill. Looks like it's really moving in the beginning. Thing is, I'm going to power through it in the beginning. That's my problem. So it's trying to figure out how that works differently. Oh, so
See,
close.
that line was looking good, wasn't it?
It was.
Bogey putt coming up here. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
A lot of squares on the card, man.
Not good.
This is like literally the same thing I had in the first round. I had a birdie to begin with, and then
Well, they need some
everything
legwork
was
on their second
disastrous
right now.
after
Nothing is
that.
going their way. It's going to take an awful lot to see him through the weekend.
Alright, now I'm going to make up all the fasts by getting just a bunch of slows on the back end here, right?
Time for
It's
the
pretty
second
funny.
shot at the 10th.
That's going to be too far. But I don't like... I don't like the alternative. Let's see. It's probably going to be challenging, but we're going to try it. Well, that sucks.
Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy
I kind of
putt
knew it
waits.
was going to happen. I mean,
Looking here.
alright, uphill, but not that much. It's pretty reasonable. Might not have enough. Nope.
That'll sting a bit. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. For the
Alright,
par.
got the par. Little victories right now.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Teeing off now at the 11th
But yeah,
hole.
I saw the cut line was
We could
+9.
call
I
what
didn't comment
serpentine,
on it
maybe,
because
Luke? Yeah, that's what we're gonna
it
go
doesn't
with.
matter.
However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker
Ooh.
off the tee, 'cause you
I was
will be
thinking
laughing.
about it, and that's
Oh,
what
that
it
one's
turned
bouncing
into.
around
Oh,
in
it
the
didn't
branches.
quite bounce
Far from
back.
ideal.
I really thought it might have
This one's
bounced
pretty deep
enough.
here.
Ooh, took too long thinking about it. It worked out, but
And
not
here we are
quite
with
the
a
way I
third shot.
wanted. I think it offset the lie, is what it did. Alright, okay, we're gonna try this. Oof,
Opting for the 9-iron.
the fast
that's
returns
hitting the
with a
rough for line.
vengeance.
Unable to find the green on this one.
And coming up well short.
Alright, well, we're gonna chip it, because this is a long way. Somehow a very fast. Oh, come on.
This is their 5th shot.
This is ridiculous. Just gets so challenging with all these dump-off greens.
Putting for a bogey.
I kind of thought I was a little weak.
And down it goes.
And I was.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
I need to not just take
And
the
on the
shot
tee
when
now,
I'm
coming
having
off the bogey.
second
Might have
thoughts.
a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Okay, good sting in the tail there.
Tee shot is looking good here.
It's clear. Right, that
Time
is
for the
good.
second shot at the 12th.
Okay, this is totally a flop shot. So, I am doing that. Oh. I used to be really good at those. I don't understand how I'm that far off on these now.
He has this putt to save his
I mean,
par.
I knew it'd be short, but... Alright, uphill. Slightly over. It's not gonna move.
That's
And
disappointing.
it didn't
Sometimes
have
you
the
try and get it
distance.
up there, you
Wow.
just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage
Alright.
on the tee of a par 3.
It's gonna go 7 yards up. That's gonna put it at what, 199? Pull it back a bit. Is that gonna work? Yeah, that's gonna work. Alright.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Slow's gonna pull it the wrong way. It's
That's
gonna
will
end
find
up in the
sand.
sand, stupid thing. Really?
Is that what they had in mind?
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Alright, we're up. We're rolling.
Ha,
That would have been lucky,
from out of
but
the bunker.
can't believe that.
Putting for a par here.
Still too
Our leader is
fast
up
and
by
won't
4
fall.
shots now. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Alright. Ah,
Oh, that's a long way right.
I don't know
Can be
what.
big block.
I kind of know. It
Oh,
felt
it's caught up in
off.
some
I'll tell
branches
you
there.
that. That's all I can tell you.
Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
You
Okay.
can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
What have I got? Wow. Do I have... I'm only losing 20 yards, so in theory I should carry that. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, we're
This one's
good.
headed towards the rough.
Biggest thing was just to be over.
That's a heavy line this
So.
player has drawn.
All right. So 16, that's 72. So 23-ish. Probably about what I want. So that'll work. And then just a lot of compensation for the lie, or we're going to end up in the river. Too much compensation for the lie. Might bounce down.
For my liking.
The hill worked out for me, but
This
so
is for the par, struggling on this hole.
Now,
Okay.
a long way from the hole here.
downhill
Work to
the
be done.
whole way again. Don't overcompensate for the roll, because we're seeing that it doesn't happen. Of course, now it did, and it's going to be way too far to the right. You're driving me nuts.
No, that's
But
too
the
bad.
pace was good.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
I'd agree.
And that'll be a bogey. Our leader is currently enjoying
It's a little bit of a better round than last time,
Let's see what
unless I
happens here
really
on the 15th.
collapse here, which could happen, but obviously
Looked like
that's
they were
not the
swinging a
goal.
snake, not a golf club.
I don't understand. I don't
Well,
feel
this could
I don't
ultimately
feel
line
the
the shot.
slow at all.
No point
Like
hanging
it
on to that
feels
one.
very
We'll hit your best
similar,
there.
so my speed is somehow... Alright, it's not going down quite enough. I'm going to do that. Alright, at least we got back. Alright,
And hitting
dumped
lots of
it out.
here.
This breeze just starting to blow.
Okay,
but it's a helpful
11.
breeze. It's one that you like.
So I'm
Gotta
going to
climb down
basically
a little bit.
lose 2 yards. The wind should carry me, and then I'm going to lose 11 because of the elevation. So it should be right at the pin. It should be great.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
All right. I'll take that.
Oh, that was pure. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Can't be
This
too
looks like a
aggressive here.
lot of
Take your medicine
movement.
and move on. This is down the hill.
That's what I'm worried about. I'm going to pull back further. Just the... I'm still going to keep that because it's going to break. It's going to break like crazy. And it... Man. It's not kidding. Stop. Oh, God almighty.
That putt went a bit long there. Playing their fifth shot.
I mean, there's like nothing. It's like you either go in or you're just rolling off the green on these. Right? It's just straight dead nuts on. It's just how hard.
That was a gallant attempt.
Yeah, go right around the
7
hole.
feet to the cup.
Little bastard
Looks good.
thing.
And that's for a bogey.
Yeah,
Two bogeys
again.
in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Let's see
Alright.
what happens here at the 16th.
So,
This is the
gain
most difficult
7,
par 3 on the
lose
golf course
7.
by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their
No,
distance control.
that's not what I
That's
want.
just mean.
I need to do the loft. Well, stroke is good, but it's a little offline for where I thought it would go.
Outstanding approach shot.
Assume that means I'm downhill, and I am.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
This is breaking a lot again.
This one has eyes for the hole.
Oh my god. How much do I need to push it over?
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. That gets the job done.
Alright.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Yep. Definitely long.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Exquisite.
lining up from around 160 yards.
Wind coming right at him.
Alright, right at me, as it says. Alright, we're going to try that one. See what we can turn that into. Solid shot. A little further over than I would have liked, but...
And here we are with the third shot.
Alright, way downhill again. Oh, and it's pretty much dead nuts on. Maybe a little bit that way. Now go back. Ah,
Right by the hole.
unbelievable.
Playing their fourth shot.
Alright, uphill and now way over. Come on.
Was on a good line. Putting now for a bogey.
I'm just like right there.
Let's take a look at the next
I'm like,
one.
I'm on the cutting edge between being incredible and doing what I'm doing. It's ridiculous. Like, I literally lose 18 strokes a game by barely missing the putt. Aye. Well, a bad shot. One bad shot. I don't know how it came out the way it did, but it did. Okay, I'm gonna leave it this way. Oh my god. Too much thought, I guess.
Taking aim from about 220 yards out.
One extra club required to this elevated green.
I'm gonna go up the one. I am gonna go to the 5-wood. That's what
Going
I
with the
needed
5-wood.
last time. Stupid me.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
It's been a normal day for me, sadly. Just stop. Oh my god.
Time for the fifth
Just sit at the top of the stupid hill. Enough already, my god. There's no way you could have that crappy luck all the
That's a good
time.
chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
And
Alright.
that's it for today.
Yeah, that is it
Well,
for
Beamer,
today.
It's a tough week for this player. They have an early exit after failing to make the cut.
Very
Now the next
weird. I
question
don't
is
know.
aisle or window? I'm telling you,
Alright,
it's
plus
it's a terrible
16,
feeling
so
missing
not
the cut,
great,
But
but
you learn from all the mistakes you made, you move on, and hopefully forget about it or fix the problems before you take
Alright.
it next time.
well, we're gonna come back
Well,
and
that's
we're
just
gonna
about
try
it.
to
On
see
behalf
what
of
we
Rich
do in the
Green, I'm
future.
Mark Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward
But
to your company
definitely,
next time.
you know, again, I'm getting the improvement I need in the swinging and so forth. It's just, again, getting it all to come together is kind of the biggest issue, and is really what's gonna finally break things open if I finally get decent enough to do it. Alright, so again, we're going to be at a major at Pinehurst. It's going to be a brutal course, so we'll see what comes next. But for now, if you've enjoyed it, please drop a like. If you've not subscribed yet, please consider doing that. Both those things are greatly appreciated and greatly help the channel. And I will see you next time.